Oscar Whiskey, you had a spin on the all-weather, of course, the other day in one of these bumpers for jumpers, which was quite handy because I know Nicky was very keen to get him out. How did he feel?
He felt well, felt really well, and he couldn't have done a whole lot more really. He picked up Owen nicely, but it was just nice to get him out, and he can train him now for the World Hurdle.
Yes. And as far as the team is concerned, that seems to be the consensus now. There's doesn't seem to even be any discussion about the champion, does there, or is there?
Yeah, well, it was kind of how he felt, and as his horse does so well over 2.5. It'd make more sense to go up on trip than go back on trip.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully you've only got the one horse to beat if you go up.
Well, yeah, so hopefully he can beat him.
Do you think he can?
Well, sure, we have to live and hope. Anyway, I think Big Bucks is the best stayer we've had in my lifetime. Anyway, he's a very good horse, and he deserves all the respect in the world. But he can't be afraid to take him on. And Oscar Whiskey was third in the Champion Hurdle last year. He seems to stay well enough, although he hasn't ran over 3 mile. I'd be very hopeful he would get 3 mile. I don't think there's any reason to suggest he wouldn't. So he's a high class horse. I'd be hoping he can lower his colours.
Well, it certainly makes it much more interesting for all of us, that's for sure, because as you say, he has got the potential if the step up in trip suits him. He's got plenty of class. Talking of class, Barry, Sprinter Sacre, I was in the studio with Mick Fitzgerald the other day, and he's one of those horses, when I've heard Nicky Henderson talking about him, you can see that his eyes light up. When Mick was talking about him, he's seen this horse at home, and he's such a good-looking horse as well, but he's such an exciting horse. Is he still giving you that kind of a buzz as well?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Definitely. No, he's hairs stand on your neck when you start talking about him. He is the real deal.
What is it about him, Barry? Because I mean, as I say, physically he looks fantastic. But I mean, you sit on this horse, and has he always given you that kind of feel, even at home, that he's got something special about him?
Yeah, well, he looks well at home, without being amazing. But just on the race course, he travels, he jumps, he does everything so easily. All his hurdle rest, he'd take everywhere he wants. It jumps so well, and we always felt that when he went jumping fences that it was definitely going to suit, and so far so good. He's been very good. Nicky
was saying he wants something to go with him for a change, so he doesn't have to make his own running.
Yeah, well, he's not even that keen. He would have sat in behind Pedlar's Cross had he not made a mistake at the first.
Right.
So I'm not overly concerned. I think there won't be any major problem if 1 or 2 went down. We could sit in behind them. He's fairly uncomplicated.
Very, very exciting horse indeed. Just very quickly, Barry, before we let you go, Finian's Rainbow. Last time we chatted was before the Victor Chandler, and ideally you were saying, after this race we'll know for sure which way to go with him. I'm not sure, are we? I mean, what do we take from that performance?
Yeah, I'm still not convinced we've seen the best of him this year. He ran keen last year in the Arc, and probably just didn't see it out. He seems to be settling much better, but he just didn't find as much for me in Ascot, and I think there's definitely better to come from him.
What's the key in terms of trip, though, Barry? I mean, because there was a talk of going up in trip. But I mean, what do you think now?
Yeah, there's no decision made yet, but he could go either way. But I'd say the Championship is probably where he's going for now. He has enough pace, so we may just wait and see. But I think there's definitely better to come from him.
Yeah, well, we'll see how he gets on, and we look forward to seeing him and those other superstars very, very soon. But many thanks for that, Barry. Safe day first and foremost for you today. I hope it goes well. Good luck.
Cheers, Sean. Thanks. Bye.